Please be seated. Welcome everyone to the wedding of our beloved Sophia Corrigan and Harry Hall. What an honor to be gathered here today to celebrate this joyous occasion, and what a privilege to be counted among the friends and family members that these spectacular human beings hold dear. Sophia and Harry love being outside. Amen. Because of their shared passion for nature. So when they moved to this big, bustling city, both were eager to find a place where they could express their inner outdoorsiness. That place has been this place. Patterson Park has facilitated moments of unbridled joy for Sophia and Harry. It's been a venue for runs and walks and other mindfulness practices, and it's offered them peace during times when life's whirling has become a stormy churn. If you want a physical metaphor for Sophia and Harry's love, Patterson Park is as good as any. Both are expansive. Both are inviting. Both are always ready for a spontaneous frisbee toss.
Or rainstorm.
Or rainstorm.
Not spontaneous.
And both are safe retreats where our bride and groom can be their most authentic selves. And today, we'll imbue this already special place with new meaning. From now on, whenever they're in Patterson Park, Sophia and Harry will be reminded of the day that the people they cherish most gathered to celebrate their marriage. Speaking of, we're all familiar with the concept of marriage, but I suspect we might all have slightly different ideas about what this concept means. For some, marriage is a divine institution. For others, a formality. Some believe true love to be a prerequisite for marriage. Others, its result. There are poets who insist a good marriage is one in which partners protect each other's individuality. Writes Rainer Maria Rilke, I consider this to be the highest task in the union of two people, that one stand guard over the other's solitude. And there are poets who would find that notion preposterous. Love knows not mine or thine, contends Christina Rossetti, with separate I and thou free love has done, for one is both and both are one in love. Whatever your interpretation of marriage is, dear witness, I want you to know it's valid, it's significant, it's beautiful, and I would never want to knock it. But I do want to get us all on the same page today. Today, we're here to celebrate Sophia and Harry's marriage as they define it. And that makes us very lucky indeed, because Sophia and Harry define marriage as a deepening of their devotion to one another and as a manifestation of the fact that they have always and will always choose one another, and that in choosing one another, they unite their families and dear friends, us, into one community grounded in love. Throughout the 9 years of Sophia and Harry's relationship, this love, their love, has grown as they have. It's evolved as they've evolved, and it's become ever more profound as they've unfolded into ever more actualized versions of themselves. I now invite Kelsey and Kathleen, sister and sister-in-law of the groom, to read a poem that encapsulates what marriage means to Sophia and Harry.
Come.
To love is not to possess, by James Kavanaugh. To marry is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Marriage is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is forever to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish dependency, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self.
Marriage only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, two people are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide.
Thank you, guys.
Today, Sophia and Harry are making a promise to continue growing and evolving together as one another's fiercest advocates, most loyal confidants, and most trustworthy companions. The following passage from Anthony Kennedy's majority opinion in Obergefell v. Hodges resonates powerfully with our bride and groom. No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than once they were. It offers the hope of companionship and understanding, and assurance that while both still live, there will be someone to care for the other. As a commemoration of their marriage, Sophia and Harry intend this day, their wedding day, to be fun, relaxed, and meaningful. They intend for it to give them joy, strength, peace, and perseverance, that which they need to celebrate life's triumphs and navigate its challenges. So now that we're aligned on what today is all about, I'd like to invite the father of the bride, Ned, forward to express our collective wishes for this wonderful couple.
Thank you.
Sophia, dear, all I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the collar of your coat, and fortune smiling all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love, this day. Mansions I can wish you, 7 footmen all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love, this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of youth. Standing there, gazing at you, with the sheep's eye and the licorice tooth. Music I can wish you, merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love, this day. with a sheep's eye and a licorice tooth and the strong arms to carry you away.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Our bride and groom share many qualities. They're both acutely intelligent, keenly perceptive, adventuresome, loyal, compassionate, courageous, capable, and that's just the half of it. Of all the standout characteristics they share, the most important in bringing Sophia and Harry together have been their authenticity and honesty. I've known Sophia since before I could remember anything, and from the time my memory kicked in until now, I have been awed and inspired by her stalwart commitment to truth. She has never, not once in all of the 30 years I've known her, said, done, or thought something simply because other people have. As a rule, Sophia vets ideas against her own value system before adopting them. She considers situations critically before responding to them, and she allows herself to express her feelings as they are, not as someone would want them, not as society tells her she should. Because of this, the life that Sophia leads is 100% genuine. Her endeavors reflect her passions, her relationships reflect her principles. Her authenticity gives others permission to live their truths, and beyond being the greatest gift anyone could ever give to someone else, this offers her profound insight into the people she cherishes. On more than one occasion, I found myself a puddle of tears in Sophia's presence, overcome by the relief of her open heart. To be seen the way that Sophia sees you, to be heard the way she listens to you, is to be embraced fully in all of your complexities because of your imperfections as a beautiful, singular, and whole human being. This is why, when Sophia told me she'd really started to like a guy named Harry, I knew two things straight away. One, Harry had to be pretty special. And two, this was no passing flash of passion. If Sophia's saying she's in love, then that's exactly what she's feeling, and I had better meet Harry soon so I could start collecting things to say at their wedding. I immediately made plans to visit William and Mary.
Go drive.
Soph met me at the Williamsburg train station, and as she walked me across campus to grab some coffee, a handsome gentleman on a mountain bike skidded to a halt in front of us. A chuckle from Sophia, an introduction, a first impression of Harry and this speaks to who Harry is better than any of my words can, remains valid to this day. Harry struck me as insatiably curious and expansively kind, as a person who's far too fascinated with the inner workings of reality to give what's superficial the time of day, who cares deeply about others, who's fiercely devoted to what's right, and who loves every iota of my best friend. Harry struck me as all of these things because he is all of these things. Like Sophia, he speaks, acts, and thinks his truth. It is because of this that he provides Sophia the same safe haven that she has always offered everyone around her. By being himself, Harry creates a sanctuary for Sophia where she can be herself too. The loving space that these two hold for each other is healing. It's uplifting. It's something so magnificent, I need to call upon one of history's best poets to describe it for you, and Aunt Lizzie.
Woo! Yeah, Lizzie.
Yes.
Wow. I'm so honored. I know I have to find the poem.
I have it if
I
you
have
want
it.
it.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Baby by
Oh.
sorry.
Yeah.
Baby by Maya Angelou. The highway is full of big cars going fast, going nowhere fast. And folks is smoking anything that'll burn. Some people wrap their lives around a cocktail glass, and you sit wondering where you'll turn. I got it. Come and be my baby. Some prophets say the world is going to end tomorrow, but others say we've got a week or two. The paper's full of every kind of looming horror, and you sit wondering what you're going to do. I got it. Come and be my baby. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Thanks,
so
Lucy.
much.
This is the space of Sophia and Harry's relationship. It's come as you are, stay as long as you need, you are valued, you are supported, you are loved. Their relationship is as resolute as it is elastic. It's strong enough to ground Sophia and Harry in the individuals they are, yet supple enough to evolve with them as they grow into the people that they'll become. It is formed and fastened together by their love. And who better to tell you about that love than those who are here to profess it today? Harry and Sophia, I now invite you to share your words about your devotion to one another.
Cool.
Sophia, it's been a long road to this moment. We've been together when it's been easy and when it's been hard. We've been together in times of sadness, joy, laughter, and most of all, uncertainty. That uncertainty may be what defines us as people, what makes life something dangerous, exciting, and beautiful. But it is our togetherness that defines us. I vow to you that I will always be by your side. When the trivialities of life make us want to yell in frustration, I will be with you. When the infinite and incomprehensible command us to know just how small we are, I will be with you. When we appreciate the lives intertwined with our own, and when we someday behold the lives that we create together and cry tears of grateful joy, I will be with you. You are my refuge, and I strive to be yours. We are each unique, independent, and profound in our own way. But together, we are so much more than either of us. I pledge my lifelong devotion to you and everything that we will contribute to the universe. I love you, and I will always love you.
Thanks. Oh, yeah.
Sophia, this ring symbolizes yes.
Here.
Let's go!
Sophia, this ring symbolizes my everlasting commitment to you as your partner and husband.
He's good.
It's very
He's
good.
very good. Oh,
Thanks.
Yeah, I wrote mine down.
Hi, Harry. I love you.
Hello.
Friends and family, I'd like to share a story to set the stage for my vows. On the William and Mary campus, there is a picturesque bridge over some questionably swampy water called the Crindell. There is a legend that if you kiss your significant other in the middle of the bridge, you are destined to be together forever. However, if the two partners break up, one must throw their ex-lover off the Crimdell Bridge to break the curse, or they will never find love again.
That's true.
In 2013, after we've been dating for about 6 months, Harry and I were discussing if we were ready to continue our relationship long distance after my upcoming college graduation. Sometime around this time, we had a flirtatious exchange where Harry was teasing me, asking if I would kiss him on the Crimdell Bridge. Now, I'm not usually a superstitious person, but this was, and still is, my first love. And heck no, was I going to mess around making that promise. So naturally, I stalled, saying if we were still together when he graduated, I would do it. At the time, I was 21 years old and had felt these really strong feelings over a lifetime of 6 months. Surely I thought if I was still with this person 2 years later, then I would know I could make a commitment like a superstitious bridge kiss. In May 2015, even though our relationship had remained strong through several phases, I was not ready to kiss Harry on the Crimdell Bridge. What was 2.5 years next to a lifetime? Man, I took that bridge too seriously. Since that time, we've shared many joys, supported each other through big decisions and challenges, and both grown significantly as people, and been flexible to change with each other as partners. Standing with you here today, these are my vows I am motivated to keep. I will give you the love to make any place feel like home when we are together. I will be a teammate, even when you roll your eyes about too many sports analogies. I will support your creativity and experiments and give space to hear your ideas. I will challenge us both to stay curious and keep exploring. I will work towards our shared and individual goals. I promise to appreciate the daily joys we'll share and to support you through the hard times we face. I promise to keep the goofy, have fun, and seek vibrant, meaningful experiences with you. I vow to keep loving vegetables and the earth together. I will love you as you are, be vulnerable with you, and do my best to live life with courage. I look forward to growing with you for many years to come. Harry, this ring symbolizes my everlasting commitment to you as your partner and wife.
Jesus. Thanks, Sophie.
What Sophia and Harry fell in love with, are in love with, and what they're here to devote themselves to forever is one another's essential, raw heart selves. And in loving what's true in each other, they love what's eternal, what can never be diminished or detracted from. This is a kind of love it doesn't make sense to make sense of. It is a love that must be felt. So I'd like to call forward Samantha to sing us a song about what that means.
It's pretty good.
there's no one there to dry your tears. I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I would do to make you feel my The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wide and free. You ain't seen nothing like me. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love.
Thank you, Samantha. That was beautiful. Love is our essential nutrient. Without it, life has little meaning. It's the best we have to give and the most valuable thing we receive. It is worth all of the hullabaloo, writes Cheryl Strayed. I know Sophia and Harry agree. It is why they have asked us to be here with them today. By inviting us to their wedding, they are also asking us to be in their corner, to be their support system, and to champion the process and project of their love as Harry has so elegantly described it. And so, it is my absolute honor to help this couple take the next step in this most beautiful, elevating process and this most fulfilling lifelong project. Harry, do you take Sophia as your partner for life? Will you love her, honor her, laugh with her, share in her dreams, and always keep her in yours all the days of her life?
I do.
And Sophia, do you take Harry as your partner for life? Will you love him, honor him, laugh with him, share in his dreams, and always keep him in yours all the days of your life?
I do.
You have dedicated yourselves to one another, promised to love, support, honor, and cherish each other forever in marriage, and you've pledged this before all of us, gathered together as joyous witnesses to your vows. Congratulations, Sophia and Harry. I now pronounce you wife and husband. Not that you need my permission, but you may now seal your vows with a kiss.
Oh, yeah, another one. Rejected, all right.
at your